So I've been working on the flaps for the back of my Ironman. I had initially had a setup before, but I wasn't really happy with it. I'm not happy with the servos, with how I was doing it. So I've decided to sort of get new servos, and which I'm waiting on, and put a little rail system on the flap to make the travel up and down a bit easier. Yeah. But I can show you. Just let me do this. I've got it here. At the moment, I've just got one flap hooked up. On these digital servos, well, these servos that I'm using are modded. I've modded them. They're 60-degree servos, so I've modded them with resistors to make them travel through 180, as close to 180, which is what I need for these flaps to open and close enough. But as I say, I'm not happy with these ones, so I've just ordered some 180-degree servos, and when I get those, I'll stick them in and just adjust it. At the moment, I'm running off a servo tester, but I do have, with a SparkFun Spectacle servo motion board, which will eventually be put in to make all 4 flaps go through a series of motions. But yeah, so this is basically, I've only got one flap happening at the moment, which is this one, which you can see open and closes. And you can hear that hum, the rattle, sort of off the digital servo, which is a bit of an annoying thing with those, but yeah. But you can see here I've got the little aluminium arm connected to the servo inside, and this is running along a little rail. I've got a little Teflon tube over the top of a screw to just help it sort of glide along easier. So you can see I just open and close. Yeah, but it works pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with that. So it should look good when all 4 are running on a program. So I'll give you a look at the servo. So as you can see here, this is just a 9G servo, which I've got some resistors wired into it. I couldn't get any smaller resistors because you're meant to put them inside the servo, but these things were huge, so it'll do for now anyway. But as I say, I've got new ones coming, and I'll show you how it works. Opens, closes. So yeah, and that's basically how they're all going to work. I've made these little housings up, just 3D printed these little housings, so I can quickly get the servos out, because yeah, these cheapy ones tend to get stuck. But yeah, yep. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. I've got lots of things going on with the Ironman sitting here, but I've already got my forearm cannons all wired up. If you've seen previous videos, they've got servos in them. They've got little Arduino Unos in there to make them work. So yeah, and all this stuff. Yeah, I'll have lights in here. But yeah, so it's all happening. Oh, also, so I'll go out here into the darkness, into my other part of my garage, and you can see I've got the torso molded with silicone, one side of it anyway, waiting on fiberglass coming. So that's the torso section of the Ironman. I'm going to cast it in fiberglass. Initially I was going to cast it in urethane, but pain in the ass to colour match, so we'll just see what happens. This is the neck. Again, waiting for fiberglass, silicone mold. This is the arm section, it's a sleeve for underneath the actual armor will go on top of this. This is actually makes the arm look underneath more mechanical. So yeah, but I'll show you that whenever I actually get it cast. So, but that one, the arm and the neck is going to be cast in urethane, because they're smaller parts, and yeah, it's cheaper than casting the whole torso in urethane. So yeah, so that's where I'm at the moment. Okay.